I thought that movie worked on many different levels. I thought it was a philosophical movie. I thought it was an adventure movie. I thought it was a great special effects movie. Life of Pi was fantasy adventure movie. It was very good. It starts off with this kid in the French section of India, which I didn't know existed. The family has some kind of a garden. Later on, the dad turns it into a zoo, and they got all these animals and stuff, and they're having an idyllic life. One day, the dad says, we're going to move the family to Canada. We can't make a living here. And they take the zoo animals with them. They start on in this old tanker. It's like out of Indiana Jones. This old tanker is going to from India to Canada. One hell of a boat ride. And one day during heavy seas, the tanker starts to sink and the kid ends up in a lifeboat, and it ends up with just the boy, the tiger, the lifeboat, and the sea. To make a long story short, it turns into this psychedelic adventure, and it was pretty good. I liked it. The movie drew me in. It was very well made, really well acted. This kid never acted in a movie before. It was done in a very poetic way, and it was an exciting movie. I don't know how they made this tiger. This digital tiger was amazing. It looked just like a real tiger. I mean, you could see it breathe, you could see all the hairs on it. And then later on, after the movie was over, they had about 1,000, I'm not kidding you, 1,000 visual effects artists. Maybe 3 years ago, they wouldn't have been able to make this movie had it not been for advances in digital technology. The music was excellent. This had a great track to it. I don't know who did it. It's not a cultural stereotype of an Indian boy and a tiger. I was afraid it was going to be that, though it looks like a cliche. Yeah, that's a 57 Ford Thunderbird. Is that a real one? I think it is. They have fake ones. It was satisfying the way it ended, and then it cuts back to the guy as he's older, and he's explaining the story or an alternative to the story, and that was fascinating because it used the whole movie as a metaphor for another story. So that Life of Pi had an incredible ending. It was almost a metaphysical ending. It made you think about different